Okay, well, here we are at the cabin in Soldotna. We're going to be doing a quick walk around. We're just getting started cleaning things up. I guess it's what, Monday at about 1:15. So get a look at these joints and stuff real quick. I'm going to be doing all the inside joints. Okay.
Very fresh from taking variety of several years, doing bait, spinners, lures, and flies. You've never caught a silver salmon. So long as you get a lot of your fishing time. It's fishing. That's your sport fishing for today. Like a good water.
Okay, well. Anyway, better quit playing on the camera and get busy. Bye. Okay, well, we'll start on this side because it's out of the sun. Smell pretty good. There's a backer rod, ready to go for the next mud job. I end up working better doing the tape in the corners. So since we're splitting that backer and using tape in the corners, probably just go ahead and take care of these right on the outside of the corner here, just for the aesthetic purpose. Keep it all chinked all the way down. That'll work. Okay, so we got the front of the cabin prepped. It's looking pretty good. Got a little bit of sun on this side, so we had to stop. But as you can see, it worked out pretty good. Nice clean lines. There's the backer rod still in. Check it out here. You guys need to reseal. And stuff's starting to come off. So I think that residual is there from the tooling process. Squeegeeing down. Looks like the finish is starting to disappear, so we don't want to push it too much longer before we put another one in. Okay, as you can see, it's been caulked on this vertical here, all the way up. See some kind of clear stuff. There's a couple of holes, well, details. Trying to see if there's anything up in there. But all the way down upper edge, you can see it right there in the corner. That does run the full front. It was caulked in. Runs the whole distance. This side, See, there it is. So those beams are caulked. Wound up getting the outside corners. Looking good, looking good. This is the one that's going to be a bear. See how that thing opened up? Opened up really big. See how that nail pulled out? So, my plan is, rather than disassemble all of this, I'm just going to shoot it with foam, cut it off, seal the outside. Chinking came out real well. Got the end logs, outside corners, inside corners. Again, documenting your sealing job here. You got some kind of caulking up there, and that upper ledge was sealed. It does run that whole distance. I'm not sure if this was it may be behind there, but I don't see any obvious top caulking. That all should have been sealed in before those moldings were put on there. Oh, that looks like there's a bead. Okay, so we got something in there. Well, I don't know, does it just stop right there? Well, hopefully it's down inside. Those are galvanized nails and they're really grabbing. I tried to split that wood out trying to get them off. Anyway, the plan is thought about necking down that nozzle for the chinking, so I tried a little experiment behind this one board and only had one finish nail hole, and that came off pretty easy. So just push that chinking in this vertical, tooled it off real quick, nothing pretty because it's going to go behind the behind a piece of molding. There's that, I decided to bridge that gap in the flashing. Just cut a piece of your roofing material and laid it over there. And here's what the foam's looking like, shot in those big cracks. So that'll fill those voids pretty good. And I'll just come down the outside of that with a bead of that chink just to seal it off, because that stuff can't handle the ultraviolet that the chinking can. Here's pretty good evidence of what happens if you don't cover up that foam. It'll start pulling away and shrinking up. The UV just eats it alive. Anyway, that's how it's looking. Pretty clean. Maybe we should duck inside real quick and check out that water filter install. Okay, I got as much out of the cracks as I could. There's a couple places where it just wasn't going to come out, so I figured rather than chew up the wood trying to get out a piece of paper, might be left just as something in case you do decide to use the seal caulking in here. Now, I did not pull out any of this fiberglass. It was stuffed in there. Those voids are pretty big, but you get plenty of backer rod. Go ahead and stuff those with. And as you can see, what I elected to do is I just ran small bats all the way around the perimeter. Shoved it up against, because the daylight was coming through between the bottom log and the double sill plate. I don't think they put any kind of insulation between that log and the sill plate. So I had to pull this one, so I got it tacked back on. And I did manage to feed fiberglass and try to tuck it in. I kept it loose. There was access under the sink, pulled out the refrigerator. I don't know if we can see it back in there. Nope, not enough light. Oh well. Got it under the baseboards in here, in the bathroom. Stuck it in. There's backing paper on it. I split it in half because I think it's R11. Oh yeah, and tucked behind all this stuff is the water filter system. It is already doing its thing. So each one of them has their own on-off valve. And on the back side is a little red button, a purge valve for getting the covers off. Redid a little tape job on the duct tape and I had to split it off. And that's pretty much it. Well, I'm going to go out there and keep working on that vertical post. Okay guys, here's what we wound up doing. Foam filled this one and use that shanking. Got up as far as I could. I'd use my rappelling gear, and this little extension ladder is just not quite cutting it. I had to modify it since it says 200 pounds and I'm 220. I couldn't go up there buck naked. Anyway, the only problem I see is it looks like some of that foam is still expanding. That's been 2 hours ago. So, I don't know. That's going to be the only flaw. Got around the corner as best I could, almost all the way to the top. It looks pretty good. Hopefully I have enough light and check out the rest of it. Got on this side, all the way up. That one we just saw was the worst. Okay, this one didn't need any foam. It was pretty tight actually, so I just caulked it down the side. Got it up on this side too. I don't know, it's pretty dark. Anyway, we got them all the way around. This one back here is pretty tight. So I went ahead and just shot it down the side. And I was able to get this board off. So I use that shanking behind it. That's why you can't really see it. That's the way it's supposed to be done. And the same with this one. I was able to get this one board off, as you saw before, Hank, and I put it right in behind it, nice and tight. And my rappelling rope, still belayed. And it looks like we still may have a little expansion going on here with the foam. Anyway, I had to fill, I wound up using a whole can. So I'm going to set all the excess stuff in one of the closets. Anyway, that should do it. Pretty good, guys. Well, it's just turned into a wonderful evening. It's about, oh, I don't know, 10:30.
Simply the listing for the download dollar drop, and when you hear it, be the 10th caller, 800-833-9211.
Turned into a really nice day.
This might win the money. Never can tell. We will find out a little later on today. Right here on Oldies Radio.
Okay, well,
coming up.
we're sold out now.
Plus, we'll have a bit of an escape.